Welcome to the podcast. I'm Jamie, and here we learn English by exploring a variety of interesting topics. Whether you're a beginner or looking to enhance your skills, this is the perfect place to improve your listening, expand your vocabulary, and enjoy learning. Today's topic holds profound significance. It centers on the concept of self-love. Self-love is a fundamental aspect of personal development and overall well-being. It is the practice of valuing and caring for oneself in a way that promotes growth and happiness. At its core, self-love involves recognizing one's worth and treating oneself with kindness and respect. This concept, while seemingly simple, can be challenging to implement, especially in a world that often emphasizes external validation and comparison. However, cultivating self-love is essential for mental health and emotional resilience. It allows individuals to build a positive relationship with themselves, which in turn enhances their interactions with others and their ability to navigate life's challenges. One of the key components of self-love is self-acceptance. This means embracing all aspects of oneself, including the flaws and imperfections. It is easy to fall into the trap of self-criticism, especially in a society that constantly bombards us with images of perfection. However, self-acceptance requires a shift in perspective, where one learns to appreciate their unique qualities and forgive their shortcomings. This doesn't mean ignoring areas for improvement, but rather approaching them with a compassionate mindset. By accepting ourselves as we are, we lay the foundation for genuine self-love and personal growth. Another crucial aspect of self-love is self-care. This goes beyond the occasional spa day or indulgence. It involves a consistent practice of nurturing one's physical, emotional, and mental health. Self-care can take many forms, from regular exercise and a balanced diet to mindfulness practices and adequate rest. It also includes setting boundaries and saying no to things that drain our energy or compromise our well-being. By prioritizing self-care, we send a powerful message to ourselves that we are worthy of love and attention. This practice not only boosts our self-esteem, but also equips us with the resources to face life's challenges more effectively. Self-compassion is another vital element of self-love. It involves treating ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we would offer to a dear friend. Often, we are our own harshest critics, berating ourselves for mistakes and shortcomings. Self-compassion, on the other hand, encourages us to acknowledge our struggles and respond to them with empathy rather than judgment. This can be cultivated through practices like mindfulness, which helps us stay present and non-judgmental, and positive self-talk, which involves replacing negative thoughts with affirmations and encouragement. By practicing self-compassion, we foster a more loving and supportive relationship with ourselves. In addition to self-acceptance, self-care, and self-compassion, setting and pursuing personal goals is another way to practice self-love. When we set goals that align with our values and passions, we demonstrate a commitment to our own growth and fulfillment. Achieving these goals can boost our self-esteem and reinforce our sense of self-worth. However, it's important to approach goal setting with flexibility and patience, recognizing that setbacks are a natural part of the process. By celebrating our progress and learning from our failures, we cultivate a mindset of self-love and resilience. Moreover, self-love involves surrounding ourselves with positive influences. The people we spend time with can significantly impact our self-perception and overall well-being. By choosing to be around individuals who uplift and support us, we create an environment that nurtures self-love. This also means distancing ourselves from toxic relationships and situations that undermine our self-worth. It's important to recognize that seeking support from others is not a sign of weakness, but rather a testament to our commitment to self-love and personal growth. Self-love also extends to how we manage our time and energy. In a fast-paced world, it's easy to become overwhelmed and neglect our own needs. Practicing self-love means being intentional about how we spend our time, prioritizing activities that bring us joy and fulfillment. It also involves setting boundaries and learning to say no to commitments that do not serve our well-being. By managing our time and energy effectively, we honor our own needs and reinforce our self-worth. Furthermore, self-love involves cultivating a positive body image. In a culture obsessed with appearance, it can be challenging to maintain a healthy relationship with our bodies. However, self-love encourages us to appreciate our bodies for their functionality and uniqueness, rather than focusing solely on their aesthetics. This can be achieved through practices like mindful eating, regular exercise, and positive affirmations. By nurturing a positive body image, we enhance our overall self-esteem and well-being. Another aspect of self-love is embracing solitude. In a world that often equates being alone with loneliness, it's important to recognize the value of spending time with ourselves. Solitude provides an opportunity for self-reflection and personal growth, allowing us to reconnect with our thoughts and feelings. By embracing solitude, we demonstrate a commitment to understanding and loving ourselves more deeply. Self-love also involves practicing gratitude. By focusing on the positive aspects of our lives and expressing appreciation for them, we cultivate a more positive self-perception. Gratitude can be practiced through journaling, meditation, or simply taking a moment each day to reflect on the things we are thankful for. By nurturing a mindset of gratitude, we enhance our self-love and overall well-being. Moreover, self-love requires us to let go of perfectionism. The pursuit of perfection can be exhausting and detrimental to our self-esteem. Instead, self-love encourages us to embrace our imperfections and recognize that they are a natural part of the human experience. By letting go of unrealistic standards, we create space for self-acceptance and growth. Finally, self-love involves forgiveness, both of ourselves and others. Holding on to resentment and guilt can weigh heavily on our hearts and hinder our ability to love ourselves fully. By practicing forgiveness, we release these burdens and open ourselves up to greater self-love and compassion. This doesn't mean condoning harmful behavior, but rather choosing to let go of the negative emotions that hold us back. Thanks for listening. I truly appreciate you joining me for today's episode. Your time and attention mean the world, and I hope you found this journey as enriching as I did. As we wrap up, I invite you to stay curious, stay inspired, and stay connected. I'll be back soon with another episode. Until then, take care.